Greetings, Rigil Agateiades here, and today we're discussing the new support Ursarctics received in the OCG. While we don't expect them to reach Master Duel anytime soon, it is good to have a bit of idea what they got. There are only 2 new cards in the new support, but they undoubtedly help the deck tremendously, both in consistency and the ceiling of the deck. First, we have Ultimate Knight Alpha Ursarctron. Bear in mind the English names are not official yet. It is a level 7 machine monster in the main deck that is treated as both an Ursarctic and Drytron card. We can activate its effect in the hand when we control another Ursarctic or Drytron monster to special summon the card and add an Ursarctic or Drytron spell trap from our deck to our hand. This is one single effect. This card is huge for the deck. Beforehand, we were very limited in our access to Ursarctic Radiation, our pseudo win condition. This new card doesn't just add 3 more copies to our deck. We can search this card with Ursarctic Departure, or if we have enough monsters in the first place, make Polar as well. This gives us a maximum of 12 cards to access our pseudo win condition. But Radiation isn't the only option we have with this card. We can use this card to search Ursarctic Drytron, the fusion spell. By fitting Ursarctron into our usual fusion combo, we can start the combo with just 1 Ursarctic Departure and any 2 tributes. I am still debating whether I want to search Radiation or the fusion with Ursarctron, but the new extra deck monster we got definitely works better with the fusion combo. Ursarctic Polar Star is our new level 1 synchro monster. It is special summoned the same way as any other Ursarctic synchro monster. Unlike Polari, it doesn't search the field spell, and only has 1 card effect, but boy is that a good one. By tributing itself and a level 8 Ursarctic monster from the hand or field, special summon a level 7 Ursarctic synchro monster from the extra deck, and that monster gains this effect. Your opponent cannot activate the effects of monsters special summoned from the extra deck that has a level. Oh boy is that a good one. We finally have an answer to fusion monsters. This effect is written just to patch the whole Septentrion left, though Konami seems to be really afraid of an extra deck Necros Unicorn, so instead of negating, it only prevents the activation. It's not the best possible effect, but I am more than happy to take this. Is this effect good enough to push Ursarctics above everything else? No, I don't think so. There are so many effects this effect does not stop, so we cannot rely on sitting on a single Septentrion. But it definitely rose the ceiling of the deck. The sad thing is, I am not aware of a way to set off the summon easily. While we can summon it the same way as Polari, Polari sets up both the field spell and the Big Bear for the synchro summon. Polar Star doesn't. This is where the fusion combo comes in. Ursarctic Drytron, the fusion spell, has a cost replacing effect that can be used the same turn the fusion effect is activated. By banishing the fusion spell, we not only replace the cost of the level 8 bear, but also the cost to tribute Polar Star itself. For some reason, Polar Star is not once per turn. So at the absolute maximum, you can summon twice of the same Polar Star. Is this practical? Not really, but this is definitely good to know. And with this, let's go over the fusion combo that includes ending on Polar Star. Well, the stuff that's summoned off Polar Star. So here, let's demonstrate the fusion combo. What you need is a way to search both the new level 7 monster and a Big Bear. If you have those 2 in the hand, it works, but here we'll just demonstrate with 2 Nibiru's as studs. First we activate Departure to pitch the Nibiru and search the 2 cards we need, the Ursarctron and then the Big Bear. Usually we want to summon the small bear first, but with Alpha Ursarctron it special summons itself by having another monster on the field, so instead we have to summon the Big Bear. This means we don't get to use the Big Bear's first effect, but this is fine. We special summon Ursarctron from the hand and then search the fusion spell, or if you want to, you can search the Fafnir instead. Here we'll search Fafnir so that we clear our entire deck out of Garnets. We activate Fafnir, we search for the fusion spell, and then we go into Polari with the 2 on the field. Polari's effect can activate here, and then we replace the field spell with Big Dipper. Here we use Polari's second effect and Big Dipper's effect to banish the Ursarctron to special summon the Big Bear once again, and then we can activate the fusion spell. This time we banish the Big Dipper and the other Fafnir from our deck to special summon Ursarctics, the flagship one. Here flagship's effect can activate, we can add a banished monster to the hand, we add back the Ursarctics, which is important as a fodder later, and then we go into a Septentrion. Septentrion doesn't matter, you can use Grand Chariot if you want. The point here is to trigger Ursarctics' effect to search another Big Bear. And with this Big Bear, we can tribute the Ursarctics that we added back earlier to get another Big Bear on the field, and now we can go into Polar Star. Now with Polar Star, because we have Ursarctic Drytron, the spell in the grave, we can banish it as cost, and here we can summon the Septentrion that has the Polar Star effect. And at the same time, we have the Ursarctics that can search a card when our opponent, when an effect monster is special summoned to our field, and when our opponent special summons a monster, Septentrion can do the search instead. So this is what the deck would probably look like after the new support comes. The main difference from our standard build is the extra copies of Big Dipper. In the old build, we only run 2 of them, one as a backup when you draw the other. But in the new build, I think we would want to run as many of them as possible. We even run terraforming to do so. Our combo ends on no Big Dippers, and if we have a Big Dipper in the hand, we can activate that, and that gives us an extra summon with the effect of Polar Star, because we can replace its cost once again. And if we have a Big Dipper on the end board, it gives us a steal even if one of our synchros get kaiju'd. If they kaiju the stuff that is summoned off Polar Star, then we will have Polar Star itself on the field, and that enables us to use the 7 counters to snatch steal effect of Big Dipper. We look forward to the new support, and until then, may the heart of the cards be with you.